Life will always be, to a large extent, what you make of it. Life will always be, to a large extent, what you make of it. Circumstance will never be to blame for what our life is. It's our own mind and our own thinking that creates our lives. Think about the white rabbit. Wasn't he constantly repeating, "Oh dear, I'm late. I'm late. I'm late." Nate's okay with that, by the way. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Or what was an eternity? To the rabbit, it could sometimes be just a second. So he was constantly in anxiety, constantly running. And you know what? That's what his life was. He was always late. That's what his thinking pattern was. And what about Alice when she followed him? She found herself in the same situation, full of anxiety, trying to keep up with the rabbit, wondering where he was going, constantly in his business. But when she lost him, that's when her adventures began. That's when a wonderful story began. So one of the quotes that I found interesting from the book was, if everybody minded their own business, the world would go around a great deal faster than it does. If everybody minded their own business. So stop looking at other people's journeys. Yes, we all have different circumstances. And some of us believe that our circumstances are the worst or are the hardest, but we don't know that. We are only aware of our circumstance because we live it. But it's not about the circumstance. It's about our minds. It's about what we choose to believe, the pattern that we allow to be created in our own heads. I don't want to be the white rabbit. Maybe I am sometimes, but I am trying to change my self-talk, which is exactly what I want to help you guys to do in the beginning. And we're going to do this together. So it just was always funny to me how the caterpillar was so frustrated and he was like, "But who are you?" That's the frustrating question. Stop letting your circumstance get in the way. Your thoughts will be your consequences. Your thoughts will be your consequences. So who are you? Do you want to be late? Do you want to be full of anxiety? Do you want to think that this is never going to work for you? Or do you want to be excited and positive and know that you can create a thought pattern that will change your life? Think about it. Scientists explain thought patterns as electricity. They form pathways in your brain, especially if they're thoughts that come consistently, kind of like the Grand Canyon, that water's going through there consistently, and over years there's this huge crevice, and there's no way, no how another lake is going to be formed, or river in another direction. Maybe over time, but it takes work. So here you are. You have a certain thought pattern that is stopping you from a certain amount of success. The success that you wanted when you signed up with this. The fact that you wanted to be your own boss. I want to be my own boss. That's the reason why I signed up with this. So I have to change my thought pattern. I'm excited to do it. And I'm excited that you're going to be part of that journey. Okay, so here's the deal. Thoughts are things. Chemically, electrically, bioactively, thoughts are things. They're going to form patterns in your brain. This is what happens. If you don't change your programming, it affects your belief, okay? Then your belief will determine your attitude. Your attitude will determine your feelings. Your feelings will determine your actions. Your actions will determine your results. So you can start off with negative programming, and all of those things will follow negatively. Belief, attitude, feeling, actions, results. You can allow the negative world, or what you may perceive to be the negative world, of how people treat you, how people talk to you, how you feel about your opportunity, or you can change that. You can change that. Who are you? You are strong. You are positive. Things are possible. You change that programming. We're going to change that programming, and we're going to have a belief that determines an amazing attitude that gives us wonderful feelings to move forward with positive action, and then we are going to see results. It's a scientific proof. So, our first challenge is to write down 5 to 10 things that you think about that you feel are getting in the way of who you can be, getting in the way of your productivity for what you've chosen for your life. 5 to 10 things. We're going to take those 5 to 10 things, we're going to turn them around, and I want each and every one of you to make a self-talk video. Not a negative self-talk video, not like, oh, you should have done this, you could be doing this. There's a wild turkey in my backyard, just saying here. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, darn it. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I mean, this is a subdivision. But anyway, 5 to 10 things. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna work on positive talk, because with a really good foundation, which is you. You're the CEO of your business. You're the owner. We're partners. Let's do this, guys. Let's take ownership. I have posted 2 videos below, 7-minute and 20 minutes. You've got this. We signed up for this. We signed up to own our lives. We can do this together. Let's be the owners we have set out to be. All right, there's your first task. Write down 5 to 10. We're gonna make a video. The opposite. We're gonna make the video with positive talk, and we're gonna make a difference in our lives. Have an awesome day, guys. I'm excited about this challenge with you. Bye-bye.